Only 31 minutes left to go, and there are several phones open. 31 minutes, that's all we've got. And several phones are open. If you've been trying, now's the time to get us. Look at this right here. Got a phone open there, got a phone open there, and several on the back table. Several on the back table. Every minute is precious. We have 30 minutes left to go. Still got a phone open, got two phones open right here. 875-8251. Will you get them all busy now? If you've been trying, some of you have, I know, and have been shut out, call back. Call back. Don't give up. Don't give up. The child that's trying to get up and walk will not give up. That child will keep trying. The child that's trying to learn to talk or to feed himself will not give up. Are you going to give up on a telephone? No. No. We take so much for granted. The ability to get up and cross the room and make a phone call, for example, seems like a very simple thing to do. For some people, it's torture. Physical, sheer physical torture every day of their lives to try to sit up, to try to control their limbs. That's why we're here, to help them. That's what it's all about. To help your children here in the greater Atlanta area. That's what it's all about. You can do it. You can do it. The child would like to be able to do it, but you can. So please do it now. Please go to the phone right now. 875-8251 is the number. Call us now. Call us now here at Channel 17 and let us know how generous you can possibly be. Will you do that? We've got a couple lines still open. Couple lines still open. 875-8251 is the number. Got a line open over there. A line open down the end of this table. This phone needs some work right here. Yes, sir. Thank you for your help. Right here. Okay. Okay, that one's busy. Good. There's another one opening up right there. 875-8251. Keep dialing. There it goes. Good. Okay. Okay. Okay, we've had some trouble with this one, but we're getting it fixed. We can use every call we can possibly get, and when you do get through, please make every call count. Okay, we're at $61,328. A lovely total. The question is, in 28 more minutes, how much higher can we go? How much higher can we possibly go? Cub Scouts pack number 731. Steve Jones called with $2. Kathy Ragsdale called from Norcross with $5. We're going to the network. We'll be back shortly. Please keep all of these phones ringing and keep trying to get through, will you? Here we are, back in Atlanta. 875-8251 is the number. Let's see what we have. We've got a couple lines open. 3 lines open right here, right now. 3 lines open right here, right now. 875-8251. Let's get them all ringing, my friends. There they go. There go 2, 3. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Keep dialing. Keep dialing. If you haven't gotten through yet, keep trying. Make your pledge as quickly and as generously as possible. We're at $61,328. We have 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes. And we're at $61,328. We have a couple phones open. Keep dialing. If you've been getting a busy signal, please don't give up. Don't give up. Get back on that phone and dial. Keep that finger turning that number. Let's see what we got here. W.R. Berry, Berry's Construction, $50. Thank you. Earl Eidecker, $30. Thank you. Here's a challenge to Southern Belle of Marietta, I guess. Mrs. Naomi Cornett of Ackworth, $10. Thank you. Mrs. Mary Gibbs of Northeast Atlanta, $25. Here's a challenge to the Amateur Hockey League players from Tom Ritchie for $25. Thank you. Here's a challenge to all the kids from all the apartment complex. Steve Fowler in Marietta, that's on Timberine Drive in Marietta, $28. Thank you. German American Society Club Incorporated of Atlanta, $25. Thank you. Mikkel Christensen, $25. Thank you very much. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Verified. Jerry Johnson of Atlanta called and pledged half of her savings account, and the pledge is $400. $400. That is a generous pledge, and we are indeed very, very grateful to Jerry Johnson. Wonderful. Thank you very, very much. That's a big heart. Thank you very, very much. Boy, that'll help a lot, and a lot of kids will be helped by that. Thank you very much. I'm sure you feel good about that. Nickel Christensen, I mentioned that, $25. Ms. Lucy, High Rise for Senior Citizens, Atlanta, $25. Mrs. Puryear, Jr. of Marietta, with a challenge to fix your car auto, everyone, for Marietta, for Marietta, I guess, $10. Keith White, $38.80. Sounds like another piggy bank. Thank you. Roger Gant of Atlanta, $25. Thank you. Okay, we're doing fine. Keep them coming. Don't let these phones stop ringing. Keep dialing. Don't give up. Get through and make your pledge as generous as possible. We're going to the network. We'll be back shortly.
My total thanks, and in no shy way, for being on this telethon. I thank you my way. Great names like Dennis James have helped our aims beyond the telling. Each sum from every chum that's still to come, the total swelling. Jane Pickens too, she sure came through. And Morty Gunty in a rare way. And those well-knowns who worked all the phones, they all helped. They helped their way. But what is a cause? What has it got? Without such help, not such a lot. It could not start, could not begin, without each pledge. So keep sending them in. A special thanks to all the ranks. I'm grateful, grateful my way. And now, a special bow for Buddy Howe. He's made this a habit. Yes, and a great big hand for Tony and this great band. As I said, Tony, his last name is Cabot. Johnny Harris is the swinging whiz. Bob Finkel too. I say indeedy, this Vegas crew, they sure came through. Indeedy was because I want to thank, guess who? Stephen Eady. Kindly applaud our Channel 9 and all the stations on down the line. And Norman Kittle, who you all know, he produces this and every show. It's Norm who with, let's hear for Norm, the lights, the cameras, and the grips.
Okay, as they come to a close in New York, which they will be shortly, we're heading down to the finish here. We have 16 and a half minutes left to go. We've got a lot of people to thank. I want to point out to you, my friends, that in this entire telethon, in the last 20-odd hours or 21 hours, we've had over 10,000 calls, over 10,000 pledges. Obviously, it is impossible to acknowledge each and every one. I'm sure there are people out there who called with very generous and very heartfelt pledges, who felt that their name should have been mentioned on the air. I wish we could have mentioned each and every one. Here's an example. Mrs. Ruth Coop called in several hours ago to pledge in memory of her nephew, Jerry Ramsey, who died of palsy and hadn't heard about it on the air. And we certainly want to honor Jerry Ramsey's name as we want to honor the names of each and every person who has called us, and we're very grateful for every call. But with 10,000 or more calls coming in, it's been impossible to do any better than we've done. Right now, we have a new total, and look at this, my friends. It's $64,843. Okay. All right. I want to point this out. We have 16 minutes left to go. The phones will stay in service for as long as you keep calling. Harold Dye has some credits he wants to give you, and then I'll take it back, Harold, as soon as you're through.
We'd like to thank the following establishments for their generosity and assistance in making this telethon possible. Pepsi-Cola of Atlanta, your local Dunkin' Donuts stores of Atlanta, Krispy Kreme, Rose's Sandwich Shop, Borden's Milk and Ice Cream, Lums and Restaurant Associates, the Crystal Restaurants, Winn-Dixie, Clout's Food Store, Guest Quarters of Atlanta, American International Rent-A-Car, the Marriott Hotel of Atlanta, Turner Advertising Company, and the National Townhouse Motor Inn. All these people did a tremendous amount to make this possible.
Thanks to all of them, and we want to thank a lot of wonderful people. President of Turner Communications and WTCG, Ted Turner, thank you very, very much for your cooperation and the use of the station. Thank you. Station manager Sid Pike, who's been with us and done a fantastic job, was generous enough, along with Mr. Turner, to give us the extra half hour and was here himself operating a camera. Thank you very much. The directors, the people who call the shots and have done such a beautiful job of keeping us in touch with New York and switching back and forth properly, and they really have done a fine job. R.T. Williams, Mac McLeod, and Josh Marks. On audio, the people who've made it possible for you to hear us, John Mondell and Barney Conway, thank you very much. On the cameras, guys that have stood on their feet for 12 hours at a stretch and more, Mike Allen, Ron Kirk, Greg Gunn, Buddy Rich, Don Paul, Drake Valentine, and Tom Brown. I hope we haven't missed anybody. On engineering, Chief Engineer Gene Wright, and Jack Ormond, Howard Smith, Mike Benetato, James Carroll, and John Chandler, all marvelous hard workers, and we're very grateful to all of them for their help. We want to thank the yeah, right. Give yourselves a hand. Okay. The Telethon staff accommodations were courtesy of Guest Quarters in Atlanta. We want to thank them. Celebrity and VIP accommodations for the Telethon, courtesy of the Marriott Hotel Atlanta. We want to thank them. Telethon transportation, courtesy of American International Rent-A-Car. Thank you. Telethon flyer distribution, courtesy of Winn-Dixie Supermarkets. Thank you all very much. It would not have been possible without you. We're very grateful for your help. We have 13 minutes left to go. We're at $64,843. Keep those phones ringing. Don't stop now. Make your pledges as generous as you possibly can. We've been generous enough to call and pledge their dollars. We want to thank the people who come by and drop that money in the fishbowl. We want to thank the National Guard. We want to thank our friend the clown. I've forgotten his name. Jojo the clown. Thank you very much, who's patiently stood there and helped with the collection at the fishbowl. Thank you very much. Thank all of you who came, the students and the fans and the friends who came to visit with us here and gave us moral support. We're very, very grateful. All of you out there who have called, all of you have opened up your hearts so generously. You should be very proud of yourselves, and I'm very proud that I was here for your first United Cerebral Palsy Telethon. We'll be talking about it for years to come. The phones are still working and will continue to work for as long as you want to call. We're going off the air in 12 minutes. But these phone operators will stay here for as long as you continue to call. So keep ringing. Keep ringing. One more time, probably the final time, I want to give you the address. Here's what you do. After you've made your pledge, you make a check payable to Palsy, and you send it to United Cerebral Palsy, First National Bank, Box 101426, Atlanta 30348. Cottle, how are you?
Leonard, I just wanted to thank all the volunteers that made this telethon possible. The people who have manned the phones and the people who have donated food and drinks, and the others who have volunteered, the MPs who have volunteered. All these people have made this possible. And I just want to thank him for it.
Right.
And two, I want to thank the viewers because it's through their tremendous response that has made this such a outstanding success.
Well, it certainly was all of that, Paul, and all of these people. I hope we haven't forgotten anybody. The Communications Workers of America,
Yes.
of course, deserve a tremendous amount of credit for staying here for hours and hours taking these phone calls. Is there anybody else that we're missing? You're the president of the local chapter. You have to tell us.
I just want to thank everybody in general. There's so many, it's just impossible to name them all.
Okay.
I just thank all of them in general.
And thank you for your help. Thank you all for your help. Yes, Harold. Yes, you want to thank some people there? You're going to go down to the VIP table?
A lot of people.
Go ahead.
Tremendous response from the business community and from people like our VIP panels. During the day we've had over 35 very interested people to sit here and to do this, and I think they deserve a lot of thanks, especially the companies from which they come. So we still appreciate you very much too, Leonard. Just 10 minutes to go.
Okay, we're not finished yet. We're thanking people, but we're not finished yet. We have 10 minutes to go, my friends. We're at $64,843. Obviously, we can go over the $65,000 mark. We know that. The question is, how far can we go over it? And that's up to you. If you'll make every call count and be as generous as you possibly can, we can push it well over 65,000, I'm sure. Okay. Here we go with a change. Here comes a change right now. That's our fast change artist, Mike Rudisil, the producer of the show who's done such a terrific job. How you feeling, Mike? A little tired, he says. A little tired. But he's excited. He's excited. I can tell.
How about that one?
I can tell. Oh, 66,000. Look at that. 66,234. 9.5 minutes to be exact. 9.5 minutes left to go. If every call is a generous call, we can really push this thing high. Keep these phones working, my friends. The lines probably will be busy if you try. You can get through, however, if you keep calling. Are we going to come back here? I assume we are. Okay, if we go to the network, all right. We're going to go to the network for a couple minutes for their wrap-up, and then we'll be back. Wow, we're moving fast. Okay, we're down to... Well, it's really been a stretch. How long have we been on the air? I've lost track. How long did we finally do here? I've lost track of how many hours we did it. 21 hours, and a lot of people have worked very, very hard. We're going off in 4? Okay. All right, we have 4 minutes is what I'm told. The clock is a little behind schedule. So we're going off in 4 minutes. I wonder if I can readjust that. I want to tell you it's been a pleasure for me to be here. Let's see if I can fix that clock. There we go. Okay, that's a little closer, right? Okay, a little under 4 minutes, my friends, and it's time to thank you all very, very much. It's time to tell you that we have all been very excited to be part of the first Atlanta United Cerebral Palsy Telethon. I want to remind you that the phones will keep working as long as you keep calling, so keep dialing that number. You will get through, your call will be taken, and your pledge will be figured in the final count. We are at $66,234, a very handsome figure, particularly for a first telethon in this area. And I'm sure that it's going to become a good habit in the in the greater Atlanta area. Okay, how much time? Coming down to it, how much time? Going to the network? Will we come back here? Okay, we'll be back here shortly. We're going to the network for a final shot.
We have about 2 minutes before we say goodbye. I think 2 minutes. 2,424,624. Yes, all
right. Okay. What I caught was about $242,000, roughly. Am I right? About $242,000. Okay, and we have a new total going up here. That $242,000 total in New York includes the Atlanta money, 75% of which remains here. Remember that, my friends. What have we got, Mike? We have $68,423. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's marvelous. 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 How much time do we have? About 2 minutes? About 2 minutes, is that all? A minute and a half, that's all we have left. Come on and enjoy me, all you people have been working over there. Come on, Gene, John, Mike, Paul, all of the workers, the tabulators. We want to thank all the people in the tabulation room. Thank you very much for the work that you've been doing. The people that have been summing up the totals for us. Ray Colbert there, Howard. Yes, come on in and say goodbye. Come on in and thank Atlanta. Get some people over on this side. Harold Dye, I want to thank you very much for a marvelous job on the VIP.
Well, I
channel.
thank you.
And I finally got your name right.
You got it right. That's good.
I'm sorry about
Your
that.
last quick contribution just came in.
Oh, great. And it's $100 from Wayne Flowers, is that right?
Right. Cummins
Okay,
Diesel.
Cummins Diesel. Thank you very, very much. That's a very nice note to go out on. We want to thank everybody, obviously. I wish I could thank all of you personally, and we will. But particularly to the people of Atlanta, greater Atlanta, thank you very much. I'm going to be able to go home and tell my daughter that her hometown really did fine. Just great. So we thank you very much. Goodbye. God bless you. Hope to see you again real soon. Take good care of yourselves. Be healthy, wealthy, and happy. Goodbye now.
We take this opportunity to thank many performers for their participation and wish to extend our appreciation to WOR-TV Channel 9 for making this program possible, to the American Broadcasting Company for making available the facilities of the Hollywood Palace, to Sid Gathred in Caesars Palace in Las Vegas for making the facilities available to tape portions of the telethon, to Theater Authority Incorporated, whose membership groups, Actors Equity Association, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, American Guild of Musical Artists, American Guild of Variety Artists, and the Screen Actors Guild, enable the artists to appear on this telethon, to the American Federation of Musicians, Local 802 New York, Local 47 Los Angeles, Local 369 Las Vegas, to the National Association of Broadcasting and Engineer Technicians, to the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, to the International Business Machines Corporation, to Miss Universe Incorporated, to QTV Incorporated, to the Pepsi-Cola Metropolitan Bottling Company Incorporated, to the Rue Pencil Company. We also wish to extend our appreciation to the technicians and production staff of CBS and WOR, to Robert Glazer and Bob Williamson, to the many thousands of volunteers who worked through the 21-hour effort, and to you, the television viewers, for enabling United Cerebral Palsy to successfully conclude its 23rd annual telethon. Portions of this program were pre-recorded. And remember, mail your contributions to Palsy Box 555, Radio City Station, New York, New York 10019. This is Bill Tonkin. Thank you and good evening.